I've been broke before. So broke that I lived on crackers for 2 months. But I got out of it. And now I'm broke again. But this time, everything is different. Most people feel stuck because they think they need more money, more security, more certainty. But what if you actually need less? What if the real key is knowing how to adapt? Use what you already have and just start. In this video, I show you exactly how I am doing that right now through money arbitrage, skills, and adaptability. So you can see no matter where you are, you have options. A few months ago, I was making 3.5 to 4K a month consistently, but I couldn't do it remotely. Now I'm making less, but I have more freedom. And that's when I realized life comes in seasons. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. But the biggest mistake people make, thinking that where you are right now is where you will always be. First time I was broke. Back then I was stressed 24/7, wondering if I could even make enough pay to afford my rent the next month. I was working fully commission based, but I did not add any skills or whatsoever, so every month felt a bit like a gamble. Now I'm technically broke again, but this time it's different. I'm not stressed because I have skills. I know how to sell and I know how to build. And I have a network to ask for help, to give me options or opportunities. Biggest lesson? Well, if you have skills, you're never truly at zero. You can always make something happen. If you're struggling financially, you might just think, well, this is how life is. But it's not. It's just a season. The real question is, what are you doing with it? The biggest thing that saved me back then was just dropping my ego and took a side job when I needed it. Before I had skills, I did whatever it took to keep my head above the water. I did bartending and I was selling dog food on markets for almost a whole year, just to get by. Now I only do remote work, but only because I built skills that allowed me to. One of the biggest mindset shifts that helped me is that money is relative. Where you live, how you spend, and how you structure your life, that is what actually counts. That's why I packed up my stuff, rented out my room in Amsterdam, and flew to Bali. Let's talk about money arbitrage and how you can use it to your advantage. Most people think they need more money to live better. But what if I told you that you don't need to actually make more money, but you just need to change where you live? Your income is one thing, but where you spend it, that's a whole other thing. A few days ago, I packed up my stuff in Amsterdam, put everything in storage in a couple of boxes, and I flew to Bali. Why? Well, because I have a new environment and that forces me to network. And Canggu is full of digital nomads. So I can meet the right people for my podcast, and I live in a cheaper place. Well, I know nobody, so I can fully focus on work and the things I need to do. The cost of living differences is insane. My stay in Bali is 730 euros for 1.5 months, while my rent in Amsterdam is just 715 euros for just 1 month. Coffee in Bali is like 2 to 3 euros, and that's when you're expensive. In Amsterdam, it's like 3 to 8. Eating out in Bali is like 2.50, 4 euros, 5 euros. I had lunch this morning. In Amsterdam, you barely get a starter for that. I realized something. If you can work remotely, then why live in a crazy expensive city if you can also move to a cheaper place with also the right people that gives you way more financially breathing room? Well, there are 2 ways for money arbitrage, and this is how you can apply it. Hire abroad to lower your business costs, for example. My video editor, who does an amazing job, is from Pakistan, but if I did not hire my video editor from Pakistan, I wasn't able to afford a video editor at all, because in the Netherlands they're like crazily expensive and sometimes not even that talented. And the other one is move yourself to lower your personal costs. If you don't have a business yet, you are the one who can move. I mean, that's exactly what I did right now. By choosing to live in Bali, I lowered my income instantly, while my income stays the same, but it's just worth more. If this video was valuable so far, just share it with someone who you think can need it. Or just hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel just to stay up to date for everything that's coming about sales, marketing, and my life as a digital nomad with all the personal development that brings. Now I would say keep on watching for some practical steps later in this video, because money arbitrage only works if you have someone valuable to offer. If you don't have skills, you cannot just pick up and go. You need to be able to create an income from anywhere. That's why the real key isn't just where you live, it's what you can do. Let's talk about skills and adaptability, because that's what actually gives you freedom. Most people think that the key to freedom is more money, but actually that's not true, because money comes and goes. But skills, that's something you keep. If you don't have valuable skills, it does not matter where you live. You always will be stuck relying on luck instead of control. The first time I was broke, I had no skills, no network, and I was just hoping things would work out. Now I'm technically broke again, but I know how to sell, I know how to market myself, and I know how to communicate. So I can create a position where I can earn money from everywhere. If you can sell, you can communicate. If you can communicate, you can get a lot of things done. So where to start if you feel stuck? Step 1, just get into the trenches. If you don't know where to start, just get a sales job, get a recruitment job, or get a job that will learn you a skill. If it's video editing, if it's graphic design, if it's marketing, just get a job that will get you a skill. Step 2, put in the reps. I've had over 4,000 sales conversations. At some point you just stop overanalyzing and you just know what to do. Even though I'm still learning every day though, so I'm not like great sales guru master, I just know how to sell. Step 3, just cut the ropes and run on your own. When you've had enough practice, just start using your skill sets for yourself. So yeah, I'm technically broke again, but I know I will never stay broke. And that's the power of skills, adaptability, and most importantly, taking action. So if you want to start on your sales skills right now, just click this playlist here about a lecture that I did on sales and effective communication in Lisbon. Then I would say, visionaries, keep on going, take action, and stay tuned for what's coming. Ciao.